All right. Welcome to part 9, I think. Crazy. Yeah, part 9. Alright, we had a very embarrassing episode last time, but we're gonna just put that behind us and move right on. Quick overview of the stats. We're up to 353 life, 104 energy shield. I really wish that was bigger. But 22% evasion, 5% armor. Our fire resistance could really use a boost. And honestly, these are okay. I haven't found a ton of good items lately. Like this one, I need to sub out for energy shield. This one I could probably find a helmet with much better energy shield. Like right now we're kind of in the middle of transitioning away from our old chest piece that gave us like 200 evasion. I liked that chest piece, but it's just time to move on from it. It doesn't fit our build. I will go ahead and spend this skill gem.
Ice Nova can.
What are we looking for? I'm not going to do Incinerate just because I feel like it kind of makes you a sitting duck. Like your character moves so slow when you're casting that. We might just upgrade. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get the Frost Mage. And then I can sub him in whenever I feel like it. So, where's our warrior minion? Here it is. So this one I don't think we need anymore. So we'll sub that in and sub this one out. And now we gotta look at our skills quick and see where our spirit is being spent. Alright, we currently have all of our spirit spent just on the arsonists and the snipers. Since we're in the desert though, I would kind of like to check out the Frost Mage, especially since we just unlocked him. So what we're gonna do is put the Frost Mage in, and then we need to look at the arsonists support gems. Oops. There we go, manage sockets. So do I want to give any of these to the Frost Mage? Both of them do work on the Frost Mage. Let's see, 100% more chance to ignite. That's probably not gonna work. This one does 20% less damage but fires more projectiles and have less attack and cast speed. Let's just see what the Frost Mage does first, and then we'll decide how we want to support him. Alright, so I accidentally skipped this dialogue last episode, so let's see what she says.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
Yes, I did defeat them, but barely. I died, what, 10 times last episode? That was pathetic and embarrassing. Let me just take a quick look at my skills. Is there anything that I'm not using? Power Siphon is my main attack. I'm no longer using Chaos Bolt. So maybe we get rid of that. Oops. Yeah, I have it on my back bar, but I don't need to use it anymore. I just use Spark now to do damage. So, I think we're okay to get rid of Chaos Bolt. And we'll put this there. Oh, I can't. Is it because my weapon... It must be because my weapon gives this to me. Yeah, so it looks like I have to leave that equipped. And then what do I get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 other spells. Okay, so the ones that come from your weapons look like they don't count towards this. Grim Feast is staying for sure. I need to figure out how to support that. Contagion. And then Raise Zombie. Honestly, Raise Zombie might be on the fence pretty soon because it's clunky. When you're trying to raise zombies during a boss battle, you're vulnerable. So, yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of that. Especially since, like, my other minion skills, they automatically cast and I don't have to stop moving. Raising zombies, if I could have it on auto cast, I would absolutely keep it. But
village. How clever.
this is fucking sweet. Look at this. We're just kind of cruising along. Love that. What is he riding? Like a chocobo from Final Fantasy? Alright, hooded one. What's going on?
The beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Sounds good, brother. Let's do it.
Make haste.
Salvage bench. Nothing to salvage right now. I will go ahead and put my skill gem in here. What did I keep this for? Yeah, it gives me level 6 volatile dead. And I'm not sure if I'm going to ever want to sub this one in. Consumes a corpse to create a fireball that seeks out enemies and explodes. It is tempting. It sounds like a pretty cool skill. Alright. And Zarka, do you have anything?
I have a very long official title, but you may simply address me as Zarka. The young ones will harp on and on about our strict traditions, but I'm old enough to get away with it. So I do. My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor. Rather than being allowed to become a Dekara or perform other duties, I'm not permitted near combat, for the stories I keep are one of our most valuable resources. We understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now, and hear the bold proclamations and lamentations of yesteryear. That is my role, to be the worldly eyes and ears of the Ardura.
So she's a storyteller.
I will tell your tale.
Okay. What else do we got around here? Sekhima Asala. God, this area is so cool.
I am Asala, the Sekhima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from,
nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us.
I don't know if I proved myself capable in battle last time. I kind of got my shit rocked. But, whatever they say. Guy looks kind of cool.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Maraket are honored bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest. Foreigners often misunderstand the concept of the Sekima. I am no dictator, and do not make some pathetic claim of divine right. Emperors are for nations filled with the weak-minded and soft, as history has proven every time an empire falls and we endure. I am Sekima, because others have put their faith in me as the strongest and most capable among us. I lead because there is no better replacement. It is a role I deserve, by definition. For glory.
Okay. The desert map. Hey, Rek, thanks for the follow, brother. So, we could go back to the quarry. Oh, this is just a map. Why does it say... Okay, I see. So our next mission is down here in the quarry. Monster level 17. What are we? Sorry, I've got my HUD in the wrong place. Alright, so we're level 18. We should be capable
This
of...
whole operation would be more efficient if they were dead.
Yeah, Rek, I can see the chat. Okay, so to go to the next place, do I just have to hit the waypoint, or what is the deal here? I'm just trying to figure out how to get off this thing now and start doing the next quest. Like, do I just go to the map? Okay, here we go. Depart for the quarry. No, I'm not interested in custom artwork. Thank you for asking. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. So now the caravan just carries us to the next area. The Madun
Seems the Faradin
Quarry.
have been up to no good in the hills of Morden. I am the Apex! soon!
Once my zombies are up, they're great. And they're fun to use, but they just take so long
Another
to...
corpse to serve me.
A wide belt.
It's about time.
Is it gonna have more than one charm? Still only one charm slot, but it should roll into something pretty decent. I guess I do have a rare belt already, but oh, there's a scroll of wisdom for me. Beautiful. Let's see, do I want to roll this? Probably not. Nope, I've got a rare one, so let's roll this. Increased charm charges gained. Thorns damage. Flask charges gained. Plus 32 max mana. Charm effect duration is kind of nice. Stun threshold is up. Charm charges gained. Plus 9%. I don't know, let's go over here. So our mana actually is higher with this one. Anything else? Oh, life recovery per second is higher with this one. Max life, max mana, flask recovery rate, and regen. Or max mana, charm effect duration, stun threshold. Charm charges gained, and thorns damage. I think I'll keep the one that gives me higher life total, higher mana. I don't know if 4 thorns is going to make a big difference. Jesus, I'm getting overrun. Level up. That's great timing on the level. Well, that's nice. We finally got a higher quality weapon. Or, not weapon, gloves, but... Armor and evasion. Nope.
Rise! I think not.
Alright, so what was I talking about supporting? Yeah, I think it was this Grim Feast. So what can we do here? Alright, supports persistent buff skills, causing you to gain increased mana regen while the skill is active. I haven't really been hurting for mana, but it's just a level 1 skill gem. We'll take it.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna loot that right now. Yeah, we're getting a lot bigger mobs, but luckily I invested in this chain, or this spark skill, just in time. This is just mowing them down. Jesus, that didn't feel good. Look at our life regen though, that's not bad. Oh shit, I was looking too closely at it. Not paying any attention. I also have not been watching this Frost Mage. See, so all he's doing is casting like a very small firebolt at them. So I gotta think of the best way to support that, and also, is there anything that I can do? First, I'm gonna spend my passive point. Let's just go ahead and get the extra minion damage. And then with my Frost Mage, is there an active on him? This one, Ice Bomb, okay. So I have not been using this Ice Bomb with him lately. Where do we want that? Let's just put it back here for now. So now both of my commands are on my right bumper. But now let's read what the Ice Bomb does. Crystallizes the air into icy shards that explode outward when they hit the ground. Okay, we'll just have to try it out and see what it looks like. One thing I noticed on this, if you click A on a checkpoint, you can travel to other checkpoints in this map, so it's kind of a cool way to jump around the map if you need to. Look at this level, like, it's built so well and designed so well. Like walking over the top of a little mining camp right now. Book of Janara. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's command our ice thing. Okay, so it just like is a little ice move that explodes on the ground. Okay, I'm stuck. Alright, we're good.
Too soon.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Maraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
Look at that skeleton bugging out over there.
Fries!
Alright.
Too much clutter.
Yeah, that is definitely my main damage right now. So this is a bone raiment. It does exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I guess I already have one in my inventory. I'm just thinking if I want to craft a rare version of this, because it does have 52 energy shield. What does mine have? 76 at the moment. So yeah, mine rolled pretty good. I should really craft my one that I have on since it already rolled into energy shield. It rolled max too. The max is 24 and it rolled 24. So actually the one that I have on is sweet. So I need to craft this into a rare, and then I need to get as many traits on this as I can. I'm also going to be trying to keep an eye out for movement speed, because right now I'm negative movement speed, and I'm not a fan of that. Because the way all of the boss fights have gone so far, it is very important to move as quickly as you can and get out of the way of their big attacks. And if you have a slow character, you're just gonna get pummeled by every boss, I think. Alright, so right now I'm going to just put this one in the stash for now, actually. And I might use like an Orb of Chance on it at some point. So, now that we've got that done, we will disenchant whatever we can. Do I want to roll this Rattling Scepter? I don't know. I mean, mine already rolled really good, so I don't have any reason to try for that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, this is the one that gave me Thorns damage. Increase charges gained. Increase charm effect duration. Plus 45 stun threshold. Plus max mana. Increased flask charges gained. God, that seems so good. Then a grand life flask. Mine gains charges per second. This one has increased charges and gives me extra. So yeah, I'll get rid of that one.
Young one.
God dang. Sell that stuff. I don't know, man. This belt just looks so good.
Stay in sight.
Let's double check this. So mine does increased mana recovery from flasks. And increased... Oh, it gives me flask life recovery rate. That could save me big time in a fight. And it gives me life regen. Yeah, I can't justify getting rid of mine.
Hello.
I think that... Oh, sorry, I gotta disenchant this.
Careful, Straw.
I think that life flask recharge is way more important than anything else, honestly. Maybe not everything else, but a lot of things. Okay, so what did that give me? Armor scrap. Okay. Now let's go to the stash. We're gonna roll our... hold on, I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, so now, since our chest is a magic item and it only has one trait, then you want to give it... augments a magic item with a new random modifier. So yeah, you want to give it the Orb of Augmentation before you move it up to a rare item. So we're going to use this on it as many times as we can. We got lightning resistance. I am totally fine with that. And then let's use a Regal Orb on it. Why the hell not? Now we got life regen, plus 5.7 life regen. What is that? It sounded like a baby. Okay, so now our total life recovery per second is 15 life recovery per second. Just from regen. And then our resistances, we got like, how much? 10 more lightning resistance or something from the chest. 11 more lightning resistance. So, I mean, I would have liked to have fire, but I'm not going to complain about some extra resistances. So, we ready? Yep, our inventory looks good. We got our chest built up a little better. Let's get back out there. And I definitely am going through the currencies pretty fast. But this is my first playthrough. I want to be as equipped for anything as I can. So I'm not gonna try and save up my currencies too much right now. And I have a feeling that later on in the game, I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of those currencies to use, so I can always save them up later if I need to. There is a wide belt that I could craft if I want. Nice little squishy enemies. We're gonna try and farm some power charges. There we go. Oh, we got some rare enemies this time. God, that firewall has been putting in work. All of our minions are down. Wow, why does he have so much health?
I will put you down.
It's nice to actually have a little energy shield banked up. Like, I can actually take a hit now and it doesn't eat up my entire energy shield. It's a pretty nice feeling.
I need more time.
That wand is the same one that I have in my bank right now, so I don't really care about it right now. Wait, was that a high quality? Nope. Armor. Mana flask. Another mana flask. And a belt. Increased mana recovered. So it does do more, and it gives me more charges, I believe. The only advantage of the one that I have is that it gives me charges per second. But we're gonna put on this one. And I know I just wiped out all of my mana charges, but I don't remember the last time that I've actually needed to pop a mana flask, so we're not worried about it. Yeah, like, look at this. I'm just spamming this. I'm spamming this skill and my mana is like staying full the entire time. Shadow killer. Look out. Gonna get some zombies up to help us take this guy down. Try and put our poison arrow in there. Oh yeah, he's going down quick.
None can oppose me. I think not.
Oh no. We might be able to organize this a little better. Two belts. And we can use this. Level 5 skill. Could get my snipers up. Just don't know if they do any more damage when they level up. You would assume they do, but it doesn't specifically tell me that. We'll just get our snipers leveled up for now. Yeah, and I don't know if my frost mage is doing much right now. I gotta find a support gem for them and see if supporting any of the frost mage's things will help him out at all. But right now I like the arsonist better. But I have a lot more support gems on my arsonist, so that could be why I like him so much better. Alright, let's try out that. But I'm not mad that I have the Frost Mage unlocked. If I ever go against a boss where I need more cold damage, I'm absolutely equipping him, so it is not all lost if I don't use him in my regular kit. Alright, we gotta run back to town.
Care for a story?
Yeah, disenchant that, and that.
Stay in sight?
I don't know if I want to hang on to this. There's probably not really a good reason to. Because by the time I'm ready to craft a belt, it's going to be too low of a level for me anyway, so we're actually just going to sell it. Another level 5 skill gem.
Stay in sight.
Monsters that die.
My god. Alright, let's go ahead and get our arsonist up. And I think we're gonna re-equip. Maybe. No. We'll wait. Just because I think this area has... Whoops. I think frost damage and cold damage is going to be more important in this area than fire damage. So we're going to keep the frost mage for now. And like I said, if I find some support gems, I will see what I can level up with him. Yeah, that stuff's not worth picking up. It's weird that there's a checkpoint here. What the heck? And another one. Alright, what are we looking for? It just says explore this area.
I need more time. I am the apex.
That felt like I pretty much went untouched in that fight. Okay, enter the mine as our next quest to do. But since we haven't mapped it out, I'm gonna actually use this quick travel thing. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's just a little notch here that we gotta check out. Just don't want to leave any chests or bosses
I will put you
bosses
down.
out here. Gotta kill everybody. And almost kill myself. Hey, support gem, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, we'll check that out quick. Can we support the Frost Mage? Need 25 dexterity or 45 intelligence. But we could get magnified effect. Supports skills with AoEs, making them larger. Or encumbrance. Inflicted slows would be more powerful. That sounds kind of nice. And then meat shield, he's not going to have a meat shield. So let's see if I get a little more dex. That might be a nice one to have. Contagion, I could put persistence on it. 40% more skill effect duration. Spark. I need some dexterity and intelligence for Spark as well. I can't believe that skill has 0 supports in it right now and it's still doing as much damage as it is. This could double the chance to shock. But yeah, so we need to get some dexterity up for both the Spark and the Frost minion. Alright, we'll farm up a little dexterity. And I'm going to hang on to that support gem until I can try to get some more. We are 80% of the way to the next level. I might be able to
Rise.
find some dex. Well, there's one chest. Wasn't exactly an important one, but it was still a chest. And that's going to map out this area, so we'll go back to our little checkpoint and fast travel over. Yeah, let's go here and then we'll go southwest. A lace hood for some evasion. This playthrough really likes giving me evasion so far. Oh shit. Looking at my mini map there, I didn't even see what hit me. Okay, shrouded vest. God, I would have hated if I didn't get that. Alright, I think that'll pretty much do it for this part of the map. But we do still have this upper area over here. So we're gonna check that out. Bring some zombies with us. Alright, go zombies. Jesus.
Death, take you!
Got destroyed. Alright, we got a antler focus. Probably not useful. The scepters are just overpowered in my opinion, but another antler focus. Cultist crown. Yeah, we can't really do a whole lot with this inventory. We're just gonna have to go back.
Speak up!
Oops, disenchant. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, no.
Young one.
Sell. 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 Okay.
Stay inside.
Now, how much are you gonna freaking charge us to refund? 250 coins to refund every passive now. Now, what happens if I just flip one of these to Dex? Is anything going to change? And how much Dex would that give me? 26? Looks like all of my items stayed equipped. So now I'm just gonna see if I can actually use... Okay, so it looks like I could get Encumbrance, which powers up his slows, or with Spark I could do Conduction, more chance to shock, or I could projectiles from supported skills pierce an enemy 30% less damage if they've pierced an enemy. I don't think I need that, honestly. I might just pick up Conduction and then I'll wait until I get a level 2 or a level 3. Yeah, this mobility would be so sweet to have on that. And I could just spam it while I'm walking around and I have less of a movement speed penalty. So yeah, let's go with Conduction right now. Thank you, Hooded One, even though you're overcharging the shit out of me, but nothing I can do about it. Okay.
I will squash
My
you.
god, that thing was so big I thought it was a boss jumping out at me, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, that's the end of that. So yeah, right now we got 2 skeletal warriors from our scepter, 1 frost mage, and 2 skeletal snipers. And honestly, I don't think, even if we wanted to change that up a little bit, I don't think that we really can. We have 39 spirit remaining though. So I could get 3 archers. Hell yeah, brother. Otherwise I could just do 1 arsonist, 1 frost mage, and 1 sniper. That gives me poison damage, ice damage, and fire damage at all times. The only problem is that I'm wasting 29 spirit if I do that. God, having 3 snipers sounds so nice. But I am going to go ahead and do this. And the reason for that is because... Oh, whoops, I don't need to go here. So yeah, now I have 2 warriors, 1 arsonist, 1 mage, and 1 sniper. And now I can actually put another command over here. So now with my sniper I have the gas arrow. With my frost mage I have this ice bomb. And then I have explosive demise with my right trigger. I believe this is the one that I think this is the one that would blow up like a warrior or a zombie if they get below a certain health or whatever. So I don't know, it's not that crazy, but the arsonist is good in a lot of other ways. Does a lot of like AoE damage and fire damage, and he's a good time.
We're left down here to die, or worse.
Alright, so we just made our way into the Madan mine. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a part here, because I don't know how long this next part's gonna be. So just a quick look at our stats. We got 365 life, 104 shield, 274 mana, 162 spirit, 5% armor and 21% evasion, 0% to block. But yeah, our energy shield still feels so weak right now. We got to get rid of the rest of this evasion and get this thing up to like, I would feel really good if it was around like 350, 400. But still could use a little extra fire resistance as well. There's our dex, intelligence, and strength. And honestly, like, I thought I was just going to be pure intelligence, but it seems like I'm going to need a lot more strength and dex than I thought I would early on in this run. And if you're interested in any of the other things, yeah, my evasion rating is still plus 142. Like, I need to get all of that off and put it on energy shield. And then there's the flasks, charges, and recovery rate, and my movement speed is negative 3% still. So, alright, we're just going to shut this one down, and I'm going to open up another one. It just helps me keep my videos separated for when I upload them to YouTube. So I will be right